Ain't this what they've been waiting for?
They've been waiting for Blind Papi.
You ready?
I'm here. Let's get it. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this,
so I had to
grind like that, to shine like this.
in a matter of
Time I spit on some locked up shit.
in the back of the
Paddy wagon cups locked on wrists.
see my dreams unfold.
Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do.
If you want it, you gotta see it with a
Clear eye view. See shorty, she trying to bless Blind Papi.
like a nigga sneeze.
Niggas
Sleeves for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream.
never let them hoes get in between of what we started.
Little nigga, but I'm lying harder.
They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I was departed.
Go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign.
We about to turn it up.
Fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1.
Now tell them get him, I got him. I did this with no vision. I did a podcast with horrible decisions. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga. When I got that salsa ride, they thought it was a joke. Then I pulled up at the party. Haters, rest in peace to the parking lot. Salsa so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about Blind Papi, so what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, nigga, I don't even talk a lot. I don't say a word, I don't say a word. What you tell them? Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hey, let's cut it. You are now tuned in with the Hood Ray Charles, Blind Papi if you nasty, but you could call me Cnote. This is the #1 upcoming show, Blind But Now I Can See. In this podcast, we're going to be talking about mental health, we're going to be talking about sex, iconic moments, and much more. This is episode 1. So stay tuned, because this episode going to be real just different. This is the introduction of a Brooklyn cat growing up in Brooklyn, hard times. So we're going to get right into it. And if you home, I want you to close your eyes. And I want to give you the opportunity to walk down this path with me. I'm going to give you a minute to close your eyes. I don't need you to bump into no walls. I don't need you to flipping over no furniture. Blind Papi, he got experience with this. I could move through the house like a ninja. So just imagine, just picture. You waking up to a normal day, a normal Saturday. You take your clothes out. You playing them hits. Life is normal to you. Then you get to see the pride of your joy face. That's your son. You playing with him. Life just feel perfect. As normal, you go downstairs. You strapping him to his car seat. You getting in your car. A normal, regular day. Now you at a family gathering. It's laughs, it's jokes, good times. Everybody know how them Felders and Sutherlands give it up. It gets night. Now it's time for you to party. Time for you to have fun. So you drop your son off with your mother. You drive off. You meet up with your best friend, your right-hand man. You having the time of your life. This 21. These are the best years of your life. You in your prime time. You at a lingerie party. You having fun. But something just don't seem right. Something ain't sitting right. And you ask yourself, why do you feel like this? Back in the days, give us a cup of Henny, we gonna turn the party up. Be the life of the party. But I'm just passing them drinks off. Something just ain't feeling right. It's beautiful women walking around in lingerie. It's liquor, and it's like, why is I'm feeling different? Something ain't right. But then you hear 3 shots outside. And then you and your best friend catch eye contact. And then you're like, yo, you ready to go? And he said, wait, Let it calm down outside before we go outside. Then after a while, we leaving. We goes outside, and there's 30 boys out there. Our main mission is just to get to the car and to get home safe. So we walk through the crowd to get to the car. He put his sister, his females in the car. We just trying to leave. And then we realize we left one of our friends in there drunk. Love and loyalty is everything. So you know, if we came together, we leave together. That's the only way. But we never got a chance to go back for him because we was approached by some boys asking us, did you have a gun? Confused. So they swing and try to hit us. And you know, raising in Brooklyn, you got to defend yourself. So that's what we did. Then we ran. Because it was a herd of boys chasing us. Get into the corner and you just separated from your best friend because it's like, we just trying to get away. We could meet up later. But just imagine you never make it off that block because when you cross the street, you ran into a whole nother group of boys. They hitting you, they kicking you, they beating you. The beating lasts for a minute, but it felt like an hour. Then you say to yourself, I just want it to be over. But then you hear 3 loud sounds blowing your eardrums out. Your body jerk. And then you think to yourself, nah, it can't be. Because your blood is, your body's drilling and it's pumping. It can't be. Then you open your eyes and everybody just running away. Funny thing, you get shot in front of your car. And the only thing you keep saying to yourself, let me just get the strength to get in this car to go home. But then it's like God wouldn't let you off that floor. You curling. You screaming for help. Until you just laid down. And it felt like you just took a nap, but you were just tired on that floor. But then you open your eyes and you see an angel on your screensaver, and that's your son picture. And you say to yourself, if I'm not going to fight for myself, I got to fight for him. So you fight some more. By then there's blood all over you. All on your hands, on your constructions. Now you really mad because they fucked your boots up. But your main focus is, let me just get home. But then you pass out again. And then the funniest thing is, the same person you was going back for, because they was intoxicated and you ain't want to leave, was the same person you woke up on their lap, shaking you, telling you keep your eyes open. Crying to you, telling you, bro, just talk to me. You out of it. You don't know what's going on. The cops trying to get your phone. Oh, hell no. I'm a Brooklyn nigga anyhow. You ain't getting my phone. But then now you can open your eyes. Because I ain't going to give you the rest of the story. You got to stay tuned week after week. But the only thing is, you can see what's going on. You can walk around your house. You could see that TV. You could look outside. You could look at your kids. This is my life. This is life of Blind Papi. And when this happened, April 21st, 2012, I was mad. I was pissed off. It was like life was just coming to me. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this shit. And it got snatched away from me. Then it's like, how can you get back off that? You start thinking, damn, what girl did I piss off that she wished this on me? Or what did I do? Damn, I was looking that damn good that they wanted to take me out because they left me there to die. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I'm a big stepper. Blind stepper, Big Papi. That's me. But for a split second, I could have gave up. So that's the key to this episode, is not to give up. Keep going. Life could be so much harder. You could be in so much situations that you feel like it's not worth living. But then you could play this podcast and realize there's other people's life out there that's harder than yours, which is mine's. And there's somebody out there story that's harder than mine's, that's worse than mine's, but they living, they pushing through. So before you start complaining and this, that, and the third, and life could be this, that, and the third, just thank God that your feet touched that floor today. It might need to get done, but thank God for that. Because God could have left you doing the staying still challenge and you would not have got up this morning. So when you get up, thank God for the 3 things that you do have in life instead of complaining about the things that you don't have in life, because he could take it away from you. So, this is episode 1. I mean, it's going to be a lot of excitement. You might need some tissue, might be some laughs in here. It might be like, damn, did he really just say that? Because there's no limit to this show. Definitely no limit. Blind, but now I can see it ain't just a show about me just being blind. It's blind. If you know your girl is cheating on you and you don't want to leave her, you blind to the situation. Turn that light on, my mans. If that nigga went out there and had 2 kids and you sit up there telling you love your baby daddy, you never want to let him go, you're blind. If you see they keep fucking up on your check and you cool with that, God damn it, you blind. So this is for you. So we going to transition to another segment of mine. It's from dark to light, situations where you was in the dark and how did you overcome it to see that light. One of them situations is when you can see for 21 years and things just shift and changes. You don't see the good in that shit. In your mind, you just want your life back. So I went through a lot of them rough times, them hard times. I wasn't always Blind Papi, it was a time that I lost myself. I'm like, damn, I'm not even Cnote no more. I'm Christopher. And that really blew my mind. So one day I'm in a hallway listening to that Meek, that Rod Wave, that Dirt, that motivational music. That keeps me happy. Like when you see them, that word, that shit make you just want to jump up and party. But I'm sitting in the hallway by myself and I'm just out of it. And I start contemplating to myself and I start doubting myself and I start saying, do I supposed to be here? Or was I was sitting here to suffer? I'm tripping over this shit. But then I get a text message out the blue. And it says, what up, gang? I was just sitting up here thinking about you, bro. And the crazy thing is, I just want to let you know you still that same nigga. Ain't shit changed. Just your vision. I still look up to you. I still remember all the money days when you was a a go-getter. I was a big risk taker. I took a lot of risks. And off that message alone, that shit fucked me up because I sat there and said to myself I'm doubting myself because I feel like I'm not that same person no more. I'm tripping to pretend to be, I'm tripping over being something that I'm still is. Just my vision change. And I read that, Siri read that message to me damn near 50 to 100 times. And then that's when shit start flashbacking in my head like, damn, bro, you really that same nigga? You still getting dressed. You don't got no feeding tubes. You ain't in no wheelchair. Like, you blessed. Nah, you gotta get up. You gotta claim what's yours. They knock your vision out. They ain't knock your soul out. I feel like I rose off that floor like Jesus. I might have to think of a nickname to relate to Jesus with me. You feel me? But that shit was tripping me up because it's like little words like that knock me back to reality. Like, you still that same guy. You doubt yourself. You putting yourself down. So you gonna stay in that dark room. When you sitting right next to that light fixture, you can just flick the light on and you can see who you is. I ain't had to go searching and filling on the walls. I was just tripping over nothing when you really think about it. Another moment I had with him. Everybody know, if you know me, you know my brother. That's my right hand. That's my sidekick. We are Rochelle Wolves. He underage, but Blind Papi, the party promoter. It ain't no club that we don't go to that we don't get in. ID what? Who? Not us. We in the club. Now, I did this club every Thursday. Shout out to DJ Chris and DJ Busy, you know, FOB official DJs. And every time I went to this club, I was just going there to collect my money. I'm clearing 12, 13, and people look at it like, you clearing money like this every Thursday, you should be happy. But they not knowing that the person that's inside of me is not happy because I can't see it. I'm doing it, but I'm not seeing it. And that shit used to fuck me up every week. I used to go, get my money, get in a car, I'm back home. But it was just one Thursday. I can never forget, it was last year, February. This is around the time Pop Smoke got killed. Rest in peace, Papi. And my little brother in the club off the rum punch. And that rapper weed all around the spot, dancing. He teed up. They were like, your brother the life of the party. Come on, we Rochelle kids. This is what we do. And he came in the DJ booth because now the crowd is lit. I get on the mic, I'm MCing. I'm FOBC when I'm in these clubs. A lot of people doubted me. Being blind, they didn't want to give me no opportunity. So I kicked that motherfucker in. You got no choice but to give me my credit. I know what I'm worth. That's why when them clubs open up, my prices is different. But anyway, I'm in a club, I'm MCing. The spot is moving. Girls woo walking, shaking their ass. And I'm mad because I want to see it. I ain't saying I'm a pervert, but I'm a pervert. I love it. And bro put his hand around me and I'm MCing and he like, yo, bro, you did it. I stopped MCing, I looked at him and I'm looking like, what the fuck he talking about? Bro, they moving off of you, bro. And I'm thinking like, damn, what do bro see that I don't see? And that's everybody having a good time. Everybody's moving. I got crowd participation off of just my voice. I'm like, I'm tripping over not seeing this shit, but I can feel that energy because I definitely felt that energy when it came on. The building was shaking. Shit, one time niggas put a hole in the floor from in the spot. They had to put a carpet over it. And I sat there and said to myself, it's like, what I'm tripping over, something I could see. It ain't all about really seeing. When you feel the energy, you can see it. You don't gotta physically see it. So then them words really fucked me up to the point I start tearing. But you know, I'm a G. I can't cry in a room full of people. I'ma stand up. I stand on it. I'm a stepper. I start emceeing them more, but them words kept playing back in my head like, damn. Bro motivating me and looking up to me when I'm looking up to him. Cause when I was folding and I was cracking, he was there with the Gorilla Glue, putting me back together. Everybody know how that Gorilla Glue is. Stay away from it. So I really asked myself, like, damn, how's I'm doubting myself again? Who am I? Like, nigga, are you even Rochelle, boy? Or you folding? Are you standing tall or you a slouch? Is you built for this or you gonna run away from this? And I just gotta give a shout out to my little brother, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. It wouldn't be no Blind Papi show or podcast or whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't be no Blind Papi. The Hood Ray Charles. I'd be Christopher in that little red room, just sitting there doing nothing. These are my motivation. These is the people that keep me pumping, keep me going. I was in the dark every time I was going to that club. I wasn't letting that light hit me because I wanted to see them bottles come out. But it's not all about that. It's like, I'm part of that culture. I'm part of that movement. Shit don't move without me. So what is I'm tripping over? So people, with that being said, you gotta love yourself before somebody else do. You gotta motivate yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. Life is different when you make it different. Life could be like the 4 seasons. When that shit change, you change with it. Because if you stay stuck in winter and we in summer, you damn near 2 seasons behind. You stuck. And that's one thing my mother always told me, never to be stuck. Keep going. Even when times is hard, it's a light at the end of that tunnel. Life can only get better. God ain't gonna take you this far to tear you down now. So keep going. No matter if you feel like it's gonna take 10 years, 20 years, he's gonna answer to you when he feel like you ready to receive it. And with that being said, I've been blind for 9 years. Start from next month. And I came a long way with it. I accepted it. I feel like this was God calling for me to be Blind Papi. I'm more comfortable with myself. I feel good about myself. I know I still look good. That ain't gonna never change, you know? Once I lick my lips, you know it's mean business. So with that being said, I'm the voice of the blind people. I'm the eyes of the blind people. You know, what is it? Beyonce got the Beehive. Cardi is Body Gang. I'm about to start my own shit. I'm calling it the Blind Steppers. Cause when the blind steppers step, we step hard. You feel me? And I'm living proof of that. So you know, you can send your questions in at BBNIC, the letter C, podcast @gmail.com. There's no dumb question, no silly question. You can send questions about sex, questions that you just need advice. You want the Hood Ray Charles to talk to you, you want Blind Papi to talk to you, because I'm going to give you the right answer that you feel you need. Like some of the questions that I faced was, How is it being blind? Like, how did you adjust to it? And I said to myself, it's just like your life. How it feels to see. I still got the same amount of hours you got in your day. I still wash the same. I cook the same. I'm a father. I can't crack on my son. That's the best feeling, to wake up and hear your son call your name. You helping your son with his school. You cooking for your son. Your son don't see you as being blind. He just see you as his father. My son been calling me father. My son 10 years old. He calling me father still. I feel you. I feel different. Like, that's a unique name. You hear people call they fathers daddy, dad, father. He called me father. Fadda. And it's like, damn. I impact these kids. I got nieces and nephews that I didn't see. But it don't mean nothing to them because I'm Uncle Chris. Shout out to Tweety Bird. Shout out to Woody. They keep me on my feet. They keep me young again. When they around me, I feel like I could see again. My niece Sanaya, I feel like I did a good job with her. She 13. And she feel like she got to take care of me, but it's not. Ain't nothing changed, baby girl. My eyes still there. So with that being said, ain't nothing changed about the transition of me being blind. It's just my vision gone. My hearing just stronger. My thoughts is different. I think different. I move different. I changed my fucked up ways and got back to thinking big, thinking smart, educating myself. I'm that next Jay-Z, Charlemagne the God. Cause those my motivation. Those the people I look up to. Those my motivation. I see them grinding. I see them moving. Jay-Z came out them projects. Charlemagne came out that dirt road. I'm coming out of the school of blind. You got to mention me with the greats. Another question was, how is the dating life? Is it different? Yeah, it's 100% different. A lot of females feel like you fucking with a blind nigga, your kids might come out blind, I feel. It's like if you was to get to know that person on the other side of the gate, maybe you will understand them even more instead of judging them. I'm comfortable with myself. For you to not fuck with me, that mean you're not comfortable with yourself. I done had girls sitting on my lap, treat me like a bouncy house with that ass. But then when it's all said and done, they find like I'm blind. They want to be my bestie. I don't need no best friends. I got enough of those. My circle is the way it is. We don't need to hold hands and spread that shit out even more. Either you gonna fuck with Cnote or you not. A lot of females in the beginning, when I got shot, was chasing that Cnote before I got shot. But I didn't change. My eyes is gone. I got a little bigger. I'm still sexy though. But they looking at the eyes more than they looking at the personality of Cnote. They looking like, damn, I don't have the qualifications that makes a girl feel like she's a woman. Cause your nigga ain't driving you to work or picking you up or taking you to the clubs, whatever the case may be. Nah, I don't got no 9 to 5 and I refuse to have it. I'm a black entrepreneur. I'ma own these businesses. So shorty, you tripping over basics. I'm advanced. It's not my loss, it's your loss. Catch up. Another question was, I had a friend that was going blind. So she hit me up and she didn't know what to do. But the sound of her voice it was like she was giving up, like she was losing hope. And I thought to myself, like, damn, I was in that same situation once upon a time. I was like, damn, I was giving up. And at the time she hit me up, I was in Vegas living the time of my life. Drunk, sleeping on the machines, Don't even know what I'm gambling, but just putting my money in the machine. It's just for the simple fact I live to see this. My mother said, you better not spend my deposit. I'm like, God damn, I got it too. Because how the hell I'm going to get my luggage home? How I'm going to get in the cab from the airport? She cursed me out when I got home, but that was a different story. But I sat there and I told her, like, be proud that you still living. You losing sight in one eye. You can manage. You got to adjust to it. You got to believe in it. You got to train your mind that you're not going to fold. Because once you fold and you feel like you can't do it no more, everything going to go downhill. It's not going to work unless you let the process work. And besides, even if it goes to be the worst, you down with the motherfucking blind stepper committee. Like, we the best committee out here. I mean, we can't see, but we can see the bullshit. And then on top of that, we can date anybody, whether you ugly, it doesn't matter because we can't see it. Hopefully, we just hope your friends just shut the hell up and don't tell you that whoever you with is ugly at the moment. Life goes on. You feel me? So yes, please send your questions in. My manager will definitely go through it. We'll run through it. And I will definitely answer it each episode. Because this is the beginning of Blind Papi. I got way more that I'm touching. I'm living life. And it took me 9 years to really see what life is. So with that being said, I need you to take your phone, open your phones, go on Instagram, go on Twitter, follow me at blind, but now I see _ follow me, DM me, my contact information up there. You can email me, you can DM me, you can text me. I'm putting myself out there for y'all. Because you never know. It's that kid home that need this, that I can help. And as the episode goes on, I got some guests that's going to have you crying in a good way, in a laughing way, that you might pee on yourself. You're going to need a pamper with some of the guests I'm going to bring up here. Because my life is interesting. The people that's in it is interesting too. So I want to share this to you. I want to share this to the world. So I'm your number one blind person, Blind Papi. Love, peace, and soul. And this ain't the Soul Train. Until next week, I'm out.